Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to episode 1 of Chainsaw Man. So, this is our new Saturday show, replacing Harley Quinn Season 3. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for this, just because I know everyone else is. Because I don't know pretty much anything about this. I know what the character Chainsaw Man looks like, because I've seen cosplays and stuff here and there. I know it has something to do with demons. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and I know what there's this one female character in there that kind of looks like Kobayashi from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, just without glasses. I think I've even seen fan art of the two of them together. So I know she exists too. I don't know what her character is, I just know she exists. But this has gotten insane levels of hype around it. I compare it to, I have not seen hype like this surrounding the airing of an anime, of a new anime, since My Hero Academia started airing in 2016. When My Hero Academia was first coming out, the hype surrounding it was absolutely insane. It was ridiculous. Everyone was talking about it. Social media was completely drowning in hype for it. And honestly, it's been kind of the same for this. Chainsaw Man has gotten an exceptional amount of hype. And I don't know why. I don't know, because I've never read the manga. But apparently it's enough to where this is kind of the anime of the season. Like, with this fall season and everything, this is, even with all the other stuff either out or coming out or whatnot, you have Bleach, you have My Hero Academia and stuff, this is the anime of the season. Like, every season there's that one anime that is just leagues above the others in terms of popularity and in terms of hype and everything. And unless this drops the ball with its actual episodes, which, from what I've heard, is probably not going to happen based on people's views on the trailers and stuff. I only saw the first teaser trailer or whatnot, so there wasn't a lot to it, and I don't even remember much of anything about it. I think it just showed a flash of different characters, but I might be wrong. But yeah. It's probably going to, at least to some degree, live up to people's hype. Now, knowing me, who knows? Because, as has been made very, very apparent plenty of times on this channel and everything, my takes, my views, my opinions on shows don't always align with the popular opinion. There are plenty of shows that are extremely popular that I just don't like. Or at least, I don't like as much as other people. I didn't like Arcane, for example. Yet it's extremely popular. I don't like Cyberpunk Edgerunners as much as other people do. It's okay. But that is extremely popular. And there's been plenty of shows and all that are disliked that I do like, such as Akame ga Kill. I actually do like Akame ga Kill, despite a lot of people not liking it. It just kind of is up in the air for me on whether or not I'm going to like something, and it's not always going to fit in with what other people think of it. And that's fine. As I always like to talk about, it's all subjective, and whatever your thoughts are on any series, movie, game, etc., those are your thoughts and they are perfectly valid. Even if I disagree with them, they're still valid. It's all subjective. It's all based on personal experience and whatnot. So, hopefully, though, I like this. Hopefully, it lives up to the hype for me as well. Because I do want anything I react to be enjoyable, you know? But I've watched other stuff about, like, demons and whatnot. You could kind of say Jujutsu Kaisen falls into that realm. And I adore Jujutsu Kaisen. You could kind of say Bleach falls into that realm. I like Bleach. And then there's stuff that I don't like that touches on a lot of demons and stuff like Inuyasha. So it's kind of up in the air. I see this as being more like Jujutsu Kaisen than Inuyasha, though, to be fair. So, yeah. Also a note, I don't know what studio is doing this offhand. I don't know if it's Madhouse, if it's Mappa, if it's any of them. I don't know. I don't know who's doing this. And I don't offhand know any of the voice actors in it. We are doing the sub because I don't think the dub's even out yet. But we are doing the sub. And I might know some of the voice actors. I just don't know them by name, and I don't know like who's actually in this or whatnot. So I might recognize them. Like if Kazuya Nakai appears, I'll probably recognize him right away because he has a pretty distinctive voice. Excuse me. Sorry for all the yawning. But yeah, I'm very much hoping to enjoy this. I'm very much hoping that this lives up to all the hype I've been hearing about it. And we'll see. I've heard it's supposed to be a very violent, very bloody series. So, I mean, I don't really have a strong opinion on that one way or the other. It's like I can enjoy bloody, violent series, but it's not like something like I need or I go out of my way for. It just depends on how the show is the rest of the time. It's like the story, the characters, all that stuff that actually, in my opinion, for me, matters. But we'll see. We'll see. So hopefully we enjoy this. I've said that a lot. I'm trying to manifest it, you see. But yeah, without anything more to say, or without knowing anything more about this, there's not really much else to say. I've kind of just been pushing it as much as I can so that these pre-thoughts weren't just too short. Although I've had very short pre-thoughts for other stuff, so we're just going to get this started. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, this was a pretty good opening episode. Not as good of an opening episode as something like Jujutsu Kaisen was. I feel like that opening was a lot more impressive to me. A lot more exciting. And I feel like this opening left a lot more questions. I feel like it was a lot less clear than the like Jujutsu Kaisen opening was. But maybe that's just me, I guess. Also, a little thing to note here. After he's resurrected, when Pochita, joins with him, his eye is healed and everything, and presumably everything else about him was healed too. presumably he has his all the body parts he like sold off for money and everything again. That being said, so I just wanted to touch on that first, just because it was fresh on my mind. I did notice he had the two eyes again and everything. So let's talk about this. So Denji, I think it is a down on his luck guy who was, as a kid, basically recruited into, uh, you know, paying off his father's extremely high debt. Um, his father had apparently committed suicide, I guess, to get out of paying the debt, but it's like at that point, it's like, what is the point? It's like you're dead. But I mean, there might be other reasons too, and I'm not one to like hate anyone for suicidal tendencies and shit, having had them myself. I'm not going to like mock him or anything for that, but so Denji was recruited into it by the same yakuza, um, and he since then, I don't know how long it was supposed to be, maybe 10 years, um, has been just doing odd jobs, selling body parts, and even hunting devils in order to pay back the debt and survive. He's lived in squalor with nothing and no one. He has no friends, no family. He has no one. And his dream is to have a normal life. To sleep with the woman, to eat bread with jam on it and stuff, to be able to play video games and go to sleep in a bed and everything. Just a normal life. He wants a sense of normalcy. He wants to get away from everything. And that's his overall goal. One day, though, the Yakuza who he's working for betrays him, and he is killed, like legitimately, violently murdered. But right after, Pochita, the demon that he had found when he was a kid, and who has been helping him, hunt devils, Pochita tastes some of his blood and makes a pact with him. They kind of join together in a way, with Pochita acting as his heart, it seems. And when he now has a pull cord on his chest, so that when he pulls it, it turns him into Chainsaw Man. A half devil, half human, like kind of hybrid. And he seems to have control. Like he seemed to have sentience and everything while he was in that form. So there is that. He kills the zombie devil and all the zombies, including the Yakuza he was working for. And at the end, he is approached by these other devil hunters who had come to take care of the zombie devil. And the leader, this redheaded lady, tells him, it's like, okay, you either join me, I'll keep you, I'll feed you. It's like, why are you talking to him like he's a dog? Or I could kill you right here, basically. And it's like, he's like, that sounds nice. After, like, especially, like, she tells him about the, like, he asks what's for breakfast, and one of the first things she says is bread with jam and all, and it's like, he's sold. It's what he was talking about before. It's like, it's what he kind of always wanted. It's like, you got him. So, yeah, it seems like the characters from the opening are probably going to also be devil hunters that he works with. And so I guess that's just kind of where it's going, at least for now. Denji is going to be continue to be a devil hunter, this time working with a group of them. And yeah, a lot of this is probably going to be him hunting devils. So, pretty simple. Though there might be more to this series than meets the eye at first, I don't know. It's just a lot of these shows never quite stick to the original idea. They go pretty they expand outward and change as it goes along. Jujutsu Kaisen, for example, it's like it definitely adds in new layers and depths, and it's not just like, oh, let's take on this curse of the week thing or something. Like the first episode might kind of imply a little for it to be. Instead, it's like, oh no, we're going to introduce all this other stuff. We're going to introduce these series long bad guys who are planning to take out humanity and stuff. And so it's like it's probably going to change things up and expand upon things as it goes along. But yeah, this it was a good first episode. Like I said, it wasn't as just instantly impressive to me as Jujutsu Kaisen's was. Like that one really like nailed it for me. And this one again, it was good, well animated, definitely interesting, but it left a few questions. Because like even though it answered like the entire family thing and why he's got this debt and all, it's like, is this world just like, are demons just a natural thing in this world? Does everybody just know about them? And what else is going on? There's just a lot that it kind of throws at us right off the bat. And it almost feels like it expects us to know a lot more than we do. But maybe it'll start to explain it as the episodes continue. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Tell me in the comments below, though, what did you think of this first episode? And yeah, you might have noticed we ended up actually, even though this is replacing Harley Quinn, we're ending up putting it up on the same day, this first episode on the same day as the last two episodes of Harley Quinn Season 3. I decided to do that just because I don't want to wait as long to put this up. Just due to the airing schedule and everything for it. I think this is the better way to do it, just so I don't have, because otherwise I would be waiting over a week to post this episode after recording. And it's like I could do that. I record things ahead of time, but I'm just gonna get this put up right away, you know? I'm just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, in the meantime, again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.